Hello, this is Top Preps Sports Interviews by Sunil Sundaraj. Tonight, I'm happy to be speaking with Nico Patti, a senior at Menominee Falls High School in Menominee, Wisconsin, and a combo guard and captain of the varsity basketball team. Nico, thank you so much for taking time out to speak with me tonight. It's
Yeah, of course.
great to be able to discuss, about your basketball career. Hey, can you talk about so far here, your senior season? Putting I think that Phoenix jersey on. What so far? Just to let everyone know out there how everything is working out for you.
Everything's working out like fantastic. Everything I dreamed it to be. Um, our team this season so far. We've been struggling so far, but we've seen a lot of progress. So there's a lot to come very soon.
Yeah, no, that's terrific. Hey, you went to the state finals last year, so
Yep.
I mean, you have a great track record there in terms of success. So there's a lot to build off, and still a huge chunk of the season left. So just in terms of the team per se, coaching staff, just talk about what this group brings to the table.
Well, wow. So last year we lost 11 seniors.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
Mm.
and it was a really talented group. We had every player on that team last year, every senior at least had uh, an offer to play college basketball or football, or just have the opportunity to play a college sport, which is insane. Because
Yeah.
we had 16 players on our team last year, and for everyone on that team to have a opportunity to play a college sport is just incredible. So we were very athletic,
Yeah.
and you might have heard his name, but Seth Trimble, that was our teammate. That was my teammate last
Okay.
year from North Carolina, and
Okay.
he graduated this year or last year, but he showed me a lot how to be a leader this year and bring what to bring to how to bring the energy to practice every day, and
Yeah.
how to help me how to lead a team, because just he's a really good example just to see him.
Mm-hmm.
And our coaching staff, they work their butts off. They're always in the gym, help us get in the gym 24/7 and every day in the summer and every morning in the summer, every night, and it's just an incredible program.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic to hear because that's a lot for you now. The fact that not only the combo guard, but also the captain of the team. So it's really falls on you in terms of wearing that C with a lot of pride and honor, and then
Yep.
leading this group into battle every time you face an opposing program in the high school. Hey, for you, what are some of the intangibles in terms of playing basketball when you're out there on the court with the rest of the team? I've been asking, said basketball players about this in terms from a player's perspective. What do you see out on the court? What is transpiring through, during the course of a game for you? I said when you're again, offense, defense. Just talk about that part of the game.
When I'm playing the game, I I'm just this is my biggest thing recently is just having fun while I'm out there,
Yeah,
because my confidence, yeah, that used to be a big part of like my game where I lacked a lot of confidence, and just I lack because I knew I put the work in for it, but just my
yeah.
confidence just wasn't fully there. So then
Mm-hmm.
my dad was telling me, my mom was telling me, just have fun out there, and that just really helped me just play to my full potential. Just stop thinking about everything else and just have fun and just play at the moment, and just stop thinking about everything surrounding you and everything that's gonna happen or what's gonna happen. Just play
Yeah.
in the moment.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much that goes into in terms of playing the game. I'm wondering, like, with uh the skills and the fundamentals, dribbling, shooting, I said you know, whether you're going in for layups, you're hitting shots from the perimeter. Just talk about how you've been able to develop your game. And then heading into your senior season, what did you work on, per se in the off season as well, Nico?
Oh wow! This off season, my brother and I, every single day, would work on our jump shot.
Yeah.
Because us as smaller guards, not being able to have 6'7" genetics or being bigger than everyone else, we know we had to have a jump shot,
Hmm.
and so we would get shots up and shots up and shots up every single day, and that's try to get the best like jump shot ability that we can have, and you know we just work on it every single day and we try to get the best at it. And there's still a lot of improvement to do, but we also improved a lot in our jump shot. So that I say our jump shots was and defense as well. Jump shot and defense was our biggest
Yeah.
like things we had to work on this offseason.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's so much that goes into in terms of strength and conditioning, nutrition, rest and recovery. We talk about the physical part or aspect of basketball. How about the mental health that plays a pivotal role? Nico, just talk about in terms of that. Like you have the team practices, but on an individual basis, what you did, what do you do as well? I'm just was curious about that as well.
For mental health,
Just in terms of your strength and conditioning, nutrition, just to keep you in shape, because knowing how rigorous, how demanding,
yeah.
a season could be as well. Yeah.
So my trainer and I, or my trainer, he helped develop us a meal plan, so that to get our nutrition right and get all in shape and just so we can reach our highest ability.
Mm-hmm.
And he also created like a whole workout plan for us just to get our stamina and just our body right for the season and help recover for the season. And he also introduced us a couple months ago actually to yoga, which helped me relax and calm my body down easier and just helped recover our body so much faster and easier. Just you could just tell the results and flexibility and mobility in just weeks.
Yeah, no, I think that's really key. That's so essential in terms of, again, keeping your body loose and fit. As it take a pounding during a game, and then be able to utilize yoga to help in that recovery phase. I'm sure, again, helps you out immensely. And you have just an absolute, I don't know, insane or intense, workout regimen 3 times a day. 5 a.m., 11 a.m., and then practices at 5:30. So I've never heard of that. So I just have to ask you about that. That takes a lot of determination, but you've been able to master that. Just talk about that, Nico.
So, all right. So my brother and I, every single day before school, we wake up at 4:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Go to get some shots up at around 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Then we would have school because I have my college classes, so it's different from high school. So I would have college classes for I think it would be 8 a.m. to 10:30 sometimes. So then I would get to the gym back again with my trainer at 11. I would work out to 12, 12:30. Then I have to come home, shower, recover, whatever.
Yeah.
Then go back to school again at 1:55 to 3:30. And then after school, my brother and I would be back again at 3:45 to the gym. And right after the gym, we go right back to. So it's just a long day.
Yeah, no, I think it's just really, again, just so wonderful that you're able to lead by example, that, you're showing people out there, look, you're passionate about this. This is something that you truly love, is the game of basketball, and you thrive in it. So this is the amount of work it takes. And the fact that you're doing this with your brother Carter, I mean, that's really cool, to see that, a brother tandem be able to help each other. You bounce off, I'm sure, ideas and just working again on those techniques. And, I think that, again, is just outstanding. Hey, let's talk about, you also played AAU ball for, Wisconsin Swish and then the ABC Lions. Put up great numbers, averaging 17 points per game, 8 assists and 6 rebounds. Talk about that, those experiences as well, Nico.
AAU, it's just, I love it because everyone on that team, on each team, are my really close friends. Even though they're not from my school, we're all super tight, so our chemistry is on point right there. And we barely lost. We barely would lose any games because our heads are all in the same boat, and all of us. I think all of us average. Not all of us, but I think the 6 people who would be in the rotation, the main 6 would average double points or higher. So that means it's not one person scoring all the points. It's as everyone working together to get open and just run the offense, and so it's just AAU. It's a thing I'm gonna miss, but I love it.
Yeah, I think what makes it truly special is the fact that you get to play some against some of the best talent there is out there, and really like measure yourself and match yourself up against that. And you only can benefit from that. The fact that you're going toe to toe with these players, these elite
Mhm.
players that are eventually going to go on, to play, of course, in college, and who knows, maybe eventually the NBA. But the fact
Yeah.
that you can only gain, from that, and then just take that, as you progress, again here in your senior season in high school, and then beyond that, Nico.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Hey, I know you're still in the midst, of course, of finding your next home, next college, college
Yeah.
next year. But boy, I mean, this has got to feel like just absolutely super. I mean, you received what, 4 or 5 offers already? I mean, just talk about it, like, for you personally to be recognized for your achievements, for your hard work. It's gotta, I mean, I can see it. It really, like, it means a lot to you. Just talk about that. I mean, because I know you have a lot on your plate, but the fact that, this is something, you really can fall back on. Just talk about that process.
Yeah. Well, it felt great because it really did feel great because knowing that my brother and I put a whole bunch of work in for the past like summer and summer and a half,
Yeah.
it's at some points I felt like we're doing this for no reason, but the second when a couple of colleges started texting us and hitting
Yeah.
us up, it's and then the second my first offer, Arizona Christian, that was like like maybe like 16 weeks ago. The second
Hmm.
they texted me that they wanted to offer me, it was amazing, and it just gave me how much motivation to keep on pushing, moving forward, and then that's when
Yeah.
they kept on stacking up. That's when Kuiper came, and then that's when Lakeland came, then Trinity Christian came a week after. It's just all of them,
Yeah.
kept coming and coming and coming. It just feels really good that the work's paying off.
Yeah, that's tremendous. I mean, just you brought up an excellent, just that it does motivate you. The fact that it keeps you going, and that, what, just to have that extra boost, and that adrenaline rush, knowing, look, what, there are people out there that are definitely, paying closer attention to you because of what you're doing on the court. Hey, I'm wondering, when it comes to college and NBA, any particular players that you pay close attention to, Nico, and really try to maybe sort of pick up on some of their tendencies or nuances, that, and apply it to your game, maybe.
Um, I've there's not really one specific, but
Okay.
I've looked at a couple. I've looked at Luca a lot
Yeah.
because I'm not the most athletic person, but Luca seems to get a lot of separation pretty
Hmm.
easily.
Yeah.
So I looked at Luca a lot. I looked at Stephen Curry's off ball movement. It's just insane how much he moves off the ball.
Yeah.
I've looked at Klay Thompson a lot because the way he can shoot the ball and just his off ball movement and the way he gets open, it's insane. And he barely dribbles the ball and he can still put the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
I've looked at Donovan Mitchell because he's an aggressive guard. That's the thing I'm trying to add to my game now to get more
Hmm.
physical, like driving to the basket. And Donovan Mitchell does that really, really well. And as well as Kobe, Kobe Bryant, his footwork and technique is just it's the best. It's the best it can basically be. So I
Yeah.
try to look at I try to look at little things that each player does really well and just try to add to my game.
Yeah. No, again, just incredible points that you bring up, that those are some of the, again, when they come back to those techniques, working on that, and being so adept, and that's something that you talk about, even like without the ball in your hands, being able to move, shift around the court, and then still have that impact on the game, that I think, again, we come down to, basketball is still a team game, and
Yeah,
everybody needs to be cohesive and be, have that chemistry on the court, because if you don't have that, I think you're
yeah,
simply toast. So that,
yeah.
hey, you've absolutely, excelled in the classroom as well. 3.5 GPA. I said taking 5 college classes, Waukesha, County Technical College. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, in terms of balancing that rollout of academics and athletics, I'm wondering, what have you done, like, just to perfect it, just in terms of that time management, that organization, to get it really pat down here, Nico?
So at first, my time management was horrible. My mom,
Okay.
my mom would get on me,
I love the
about.
brutal honesty.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be real honest.
Yeah.
My time management was horrible, and I didn't have time to do anything, and just it was strictly just basketball or strictly just school. It just I couldn't
Yeah.
get everything done at once. And then she helped me create a schedule for myself. So like I said before, like we wake up at this time every day and just we
Yeah.
just so we can get things done. And I have a time to study every day. I have a time just to hang out with my friends, hang out
Hmm.
with family, work out,
Yeah.
train, recover, so I can get everything done and just keep good balance.
Yeah. Yeah, just having that routine, that regimen,
Yep.
every day. I think that that's really, again, once you have that structure in place, everything falls in line. And obviously, again, the results have really been so effective for you. Hey, as you know, we live in the day and age of social media, highlight
Yeah.
videos. So you've definitely been able to thrive on that, capitalize, with that, Nico. So I'm wondering, like, just in terms of, uh, again, with the various platforms and, especially Twitter, being able to post that content, again, have the prospective colleges, I mean, of course, coaches, recruiters, scouts out there. Just talk about, what you've been able to do, how you've been able to build that up, here the past, couple of years, and especially this year in your senior season.
Well, like Twitter and just social media in general, it just helped me a lot because it just helped me put my name out there and just
Hmm.
help me get my name around like 1%, like or like top preps,
Hmm.
like where they would like retweet my posts and just comment on my posts and just
Yeah.
post a tweet about my name or just post something on their website about me.
Hmm.
College coaches see that type of stuff, and it just that type of stuff helps my name get out there, and just so college coaches are like, oh, who's this Nico Patti kid? I heard he's really good, and
Yeah.
then they look me up and I'll see, oh yeah, he's a pretty good player, and
Yeah.
then I just get exposure out of that, and then yeah, just yeah,
Yeah,
just get
no, it definitely makes
social
a
media.
difference. Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I think it again, it can be only, beneficial, and again, it really has become a just not a community here, I think, in America, but worldwide as well. And that's the great thing I think about basketball, is become truly a global game. That's the thing. You can have a lot of players, flow in, internationally, here into America. But yeah, no, I think it's great to see that. Hey, you talk about the support from your family. Your mom went as your parents, of course, your brother Carter, extended family. What have they meant to you along this journey here? Both academically and athletically.
It means a lot. It means everything because they've pushed me to just be who I am, and even though I might fail, they'll still be there for me. And yeah, that's really everything because no matter what goes wrong or whatever, they'll still be there. And just what they've done for me, taking me to 6 hours away to St. Louis for
Yeah.
AU basketball tournaments, taking me to 3 hours away Minnesota basketball games in high school season, like all the little stuff that they do is just I thank them a lot for it.
Yeah, no, it's it's beautiful to hear, and I like that because you get to travel to different other states here, and that's really cool because like you get to see life in another state,
Mm-hmm.
and then of course the basketball talent there. So you really, I'm sure I've been able to soak in those experiences. Just talk about, elaborate on that. How again meaningful that's been for you, Nico.
Yeah, it's awesome just going to different states and just seeing different types of talent everywhere you go and just new people and because sometimes
Yeah,
you'll go around and you'll see the same kid over and over and over again and
yeah,
you'll be like, oh yeah, that kid's pretty good, and then next weekend for next new tournament you'll be in Georgia and you'll see a brand new kid who's pretty good. It's
hmm,
awesome seeing the different talent around the world.
yeah. No, that's great to hear. As you know, with all the pressure you have in terms of academics, athletics, you need to kick back with your hobbies, but you're still focused on playing or watching basketball, especially with
Yeah.
family and friends. But What are those moments for you when you're able to do that? Like, because the fact is that, and I brought it up a little bit earlier, touched on the topic of mental health, because I think it's important that
Mhm.
to be able to, like, have that time to reflect, and then be able to, again, there's, I'm sure, you could have discussions with family and friends, about the game, but just talk about that part about it, because I think people don't focus in on that, quite a bit, Nico.
Yeah, so that mental health factor and just being able to relax. So like just being able to completely have fun and just no stress around you is just it's just a great feeling. But at the same time, like watching or playing basketball with my friends, even as a joke, it's
Mhm.
it's
Yep. Oh boy. What happened? Nico? Oh, hello, Nico? Okay. We're back.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Technical glitch, but go
Yeah.
ahead. We're talking about, of course, with mental health, and just, again, how important that is in terms, and then of course with hobbies. But go ahead, Nico.
Yeah. So like I was saying, just being able to relax and just have fun, like and not being able to worry about everything around me is just
Yeah.
it's just cool and just hang out with your friends and your friends, just having fun and having a laugh, just keeping everything off your mind. At the same
Yeah.
time, while you know watching the game I love or playing the game I love.
Yeah. No, I agree. Just a couple more left, and I think. Oh, I actually, this is before I get to your dreams. Your aspirations is that, when you're about to take the court, what any pregame rituals? What's I'm wondering what's occurring with you, Nico. Like, before you're going to take that
Yeah.
court, and then you're putting on the jersey. Said putting on the uniform. What is that? What is that time? For you?
Well, usually before the game, I usually do like a slight meditation. Just to,
Okay.
like get my like my body just calm down and just relax and
Yeah.
keep my head just in the present. And and usually, after that, I just I just listen to some music and or even just talk to my friends just to keep my mind off the game from getting nervous and just getting butterflies.
Yeah.
When I step on the court, I just play. I play like I'm not overthinking anything or just I'm just playing just to play, just have fun. And usually, I usually have a PB and J for the game every single game. And yeah, every single game, PB and J or a banana and just maybe
Need
maybe
that
maybe some.
protein.
Yep, yep,
That's great. Hey, actually, before we get to, I want to ask you about Banana, Falls High School, just in terms of the support from the student body, those home games, uh, and then the administration, athletic department. What has that support been for the team? I had to ask you about that.
Well, the students, the crowd in general, is just every home game or even away game, it's always packed. They're there
Yeah.
every single time to support and just keep the energy going for us. And that energy, it helps a lot, even though it doesn't seem like it. Their energy and just that bubble of just maybe 500 students coming to every single game. It makes us want to play more better because people are there watching us play.
Yeah, I think just the electricity, the energy that is
Yeah,
in a building. When you get, with high school basketball, it really is condensed, where college, sometimes, it flows out a bit, but with high school, that I think that when you're so tightly packed in and just, the crowd is right on top of you there, like, and you could really feed
yeah.
off that, during the course of a game. Hey, you have some really big dreams, I said here in terms of pursuing basketball. And, it's just not, it comes down to playing the game, but it's coaching or training, which is really, again, commendable. Just talk about, I mean, you have a lot of avenues, and the fact that you have so much expertise now and experience. I'm wondering, like, just again, there's so much to look forward to. But when you think about, again, the possibilities of what a career could be like, I wanted to allow you, to describe that.
So my main plan, of course, is just the career, finish on my career basketball, just play basketball until,
Mhm.
I can't. But there's always got to be a backup plan because just in case anything goes
Yeah.
wrong. My backup plan, I want to go into college for, well, I don't know for sure yet, but the major I'm looking into attending is kinesiology because
Yeah.
I'm very interested in like the body and the way it works and just the
Hmm.
movements of the body. Like my trainer has just told me a whole bunch of stuff about that, and just I've been interested ever since.
Yeah.
And I feel like as I go and learn about kinesiology, I could come to maybe one day open athletic gym or something like that, and just
Hmm.
train young basketball players just like me right now. We're trying to get
Yeah.
better and just need the missing keys like their nutrition or recovery and just
Yeah.
workout plans stuff like that in the future. So
Yeah.
that's my main backup plan right now.
Yeah, no, that's magnificent. I think, what, again, people don't realize how much that encompasses. There's just everything. It's just not about, taking the court, playing the game on the. There's so much that, again, if you want to be the best you want, at a, in this game, and you want to be an elite player, you see some of the, again, the best players not only in the NBA but the world, how much they need to have that in place. I mean, you look at LeBron James. I mean, the fact, 20
Mm-hmm.
years in the NBA, but he's got, all the, you know proper, personnel in
Yeah,
place. I mean, if he didn't have that, I don't
he
think
wouldn't be
he
here.
would be able
Yeah,
to be so consistent for that,
yeah, and
long of a
it,
duration.
it
So
moves the way he
that
moves as like a 38-year-old.
Oh my God, it's just remarkable. It really is. I mean, it's just a freakish of nature, but
Yeah.
it's a testament again to what LeBron, has done year after year. And it's, obviously his kids are following in his footsteps, and it's again, awesome to see. And I think, Nico, you're in a perfect position, and spot here to offer some much needed advice and message for the younger kids and athletes out there, because from experience how competitive it is out there. And of course, your brother Carter. I mean, what would you say to them if they're watching this interview, just in terms of playing athletics, especially basketball, and what it takes here to really succeed in the game and move up the ladder?
Well, first of all, I would say take school very seriously because it just even if you don't like school, it still reflects outside and just a normal basis, daily basis, and
Hmm.
plus your grades. You might not know it, but your grades can help you and help you a lot in the future, just based off like athletic or not athletic, but academic scholarships. So first, take school very seriously, like it said, student athlete. So take
Hmm.
school very seriously. And second thing I would say, just for the kids who like want to be great one day, like me, I want to be pretty good one day.
Yeah.
Um, just keep working. Some days you might not feel like it, but it just it's just the dedication. Even the mornings you don't feel like getting up, wake up, and boom, there you
Yeah.
go. Like some people will not want to wake up one day and just skip a day, but the kid who wakes up that one day when they don't want to work out will always outwork them.
Just really sound advice. And again, if again you want to be the best, you want to, again, be at the top, 24/7, 365. I mean, as I said, there are no days off. There are no, shortcuts. You have to be fully invested and committed. If you, again, you want to keep doing this, year after year. Hey, Nico, you get the final word and message here, for family, friends, teammates, and coaches on the Menominee, Falls High School varsity basketball team, the student body administration, athletic department. I didn't ask you also the community as well, because the community is important in this. So I wanted to, definitely throw that in there. But I give you the floor here, Nico.
Well, So you mean like talk about like community?
No, just a final word and message for family and friends. Just what you
Oh
want to say
well,
to them. I always do this. I give the athlete the last word. The last because I think you deserve it, and it's.
yeah.
I'm sure you definitely want to give a shout out to a lot of these people who have meant so much to you during this journey for a long time. Here, so I thought you definitely have the
Okay.
floor here.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So I was. So I sort of. So basically, you know, I sort of say thank you to my mom, dad, brother, sister, and you know my other little brother, Brentel, and yeah, thank you to all the coaches that coached me and just kept on improving me each and every year. It's it's just crazy what you guys can do over a summer, over a time span, or just hard work. And yeah, just thank you all who has just helped me improve day by day.
Sounds good. Hey, Nico, just an incredible honor and privilege being able to speak with you and hear your experiences. Again, in the game of basketball, life, and then academics and family and hobbies. I mean, so much you bring to the table. Definitely an overall, person who's just has got a great future ahead. And wishing you all the best. The rest of the varsity basketball season, and looking forward to seeing what you do in college.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.